Guess what? We have 100 subscribers!
Woohoo!
And today, our KYD Summer to Remember shirts arrived. There's Brent wearing his already. So our KYD shirts came today, Brent. How exciting is that?
Very.
We ordered them right when they came out, and we got a notice on the tracking number that they were sitting in Illinois on May 22nd. And it wasn't until, well, 2 weeks later, like this past Sunday, it said that it's arrived in Canada at a facility. So
that's kind of a
it's sat
wide
for 2
area.
weeks.
Yeah, it's sat for 2 weeks in Illinois.
Sat for 2 weeks. So,
but we've got them now. We're good.
And yeah, here it is Tuesday, and we have them this week. We just want to revisit the last 6 months. We're going into a new season. We're getting ready to go on our trip, and we just wanted to do a little recap and to say this is what we've been doing for the last 6 months. Starting with January. It was
cold. Yeah.
It was pretty cold.
All I remember about January was a little bit of snow. Well, a fair amount of snow.
Yeah.
Not compared to the rest of Canada, obviously.
Enough
for the lower mainland here around Vancouver, but frozen pipes.
Yeah. So here's a couple of segments just to recap those few days in January when we were very cold and where we're just not cut out for that stuff. This morning when I got up and I was filling my kettle with water and gonna go jump in the shower, as I was filling my kettle, or attempting to finish my kettle, the water stopped. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? So Brent, why was our water not coming through the hoses?
Well, let's just say minus 10 Celsius, 14 Fahrenheit. Not great for things that are not insulated or heated. We do have an insulated hose that's fully heated. That was warm. The spigot coming out of the ground is plugged in and is warm. The minor issue was, I thought it was one of the quick connects might have frozen because they are brass. That was not the issue. I just got home from work a little while ago and went out and started working on it. So it was not the quick connects, it was not the splitter. Well, not that splitter. It was this splitter that was directly on the spigot.
I can see the ice.
There is a little bit of ice in there. It's been inside for about 20 minutes now, so it's mostly melted away. But that was our issue. Okay,
so it is day 2 of sub-zero temperatures. I'll show you the thermometer outside the window. 6 back there, but I went to an appointment, and in the truck it was reading -7, -8. And my day didn't start off super awesome because Brent woke me up as he was headed off to work, and he said, good news, we have water. Bad news, we have no hot water. So you turn on the hot water tap and it trickles out and then it stops. Day 3 of sub-zero temperatures. Haven't got motivated to get dressed or put makeup on yet. Brent attempted to go to work. The roads were so bad, he said, nope, not doing it. And there was cars and ditches. The little RVR, it does fine in the snow, but it was going to take Brent forever. There was people all over the road. I just realized I had some cream on my face. Oh, so this morning, we have no water coming through the taps. Things are so frozen that there's no water coming through the taps. Yeah, the smile is, my sense of humor is being tested. Okay, there's outside. So as I said, Brent took the RVR and went out. There's the truck. There we go. Snow's coming down. He just shoveled that off, so now he's burying it again. Yeah, Brent's shoveling the snow off the roof. Or sweeping, I'm not sure which one he's doing. This is insane. Day 3, sub-zero temperatures.
Fun stuff.
In true form for BC weather, after it gets really, really cold and it snows and then it warms up a little bit and it just rains and rains and rains and rains. And it's raining today. One shot I should have done, and I forgot to, was the lake outside our door. So
yeah, that was a nasty one. Right at the bottom of the stairs, you see a concrete block there. I actually had to put 2 of those on top of each other just so we could step out and get away from the water, because it was a full 6 feet away from the trailer all the way around. So we were literally in a lake.
Yeah, so basically I would say that it went from the bottom stair, well, the water was underneath the trailer, and it pretty much went out to where the RVR is parked.
Pretty close.
Yeah. Just to give you an idea, we've got this giant puddle here. Earlier this week, or I guess it was last weekend, we had a lot of rain and most of the park was underwater. They pumped a lot of it out for some of the people. It dried up pretty quick once it stopped raining. So yeah, rain, 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 rain. It can't be spring soon enough. Hi there. Tonight we went out and they had a recognition dinner at where I used to work at the city of Abbotsford. And Brent and I got all dressed up. Brent took his tie off already and I took my hair out, had it up. And they gave me a certificate. They said
certificate for retirement.
Certificate for retirement, and there's a little booklet in there and I can choose a gift. So after the snow cleared and the ground defrosted and we were thinking about spring, kids were about to go on into spring break, and then we had this lovely thing called COVID-19. Going grocery shopping was a bit interesting.
Very interesting, with all the people that were panic buying. I couldn't understand it, but the toilet paper was the one that baffled everyone. But yes, it's the way it was, and we had to deal with it.
So, and unfortunately a lot of people were out of work too. We came to Walmart in South Surrey, BC, and we feel like we're shopping in a third world country somewhere where food is scarce, because it is 4:30 in the afternoon-ish, and there's the ground beef shelf, which is normally full, and I'll just pan around, go slow. That's where there used to be chicken, seasoned meat. The shelves are empty. This is ridiculous. And this is the canned food aisle where there used to be black beans and canned vegetables. They're empty. Brent just wandered off. So on those shelves there used to be lots and lots of pasta sauce. And pasta sold out. I don't know how long they're gonna keep our rain check is good, but hopefully a little bit longer, because again the toilet paper shelves are completely bare. Along with the COVID situation, I mean, yes, there were many people that were sick. We were self-isolating and quarantining and whatever we're going to call it. So we weren't really going any place or doing anything. So there was lots of times.
Aside from myself, I actually still had to work. We were deemed essential service. We were shipping pulp, which is used to make masks and I guess gowns or whatever else.
Yeah.
So.
But that left our weekends totally free to come up with some projects. So here's a look at those projects.
This is one of them.
Yeah. Brent brought the tabletop back in. I think it looks amazing with the light color on top and keeping the accents, the dark accents on the bottom. Just sanded that puppy down and gave it a light stain so that it matches our new island extension. So we have both of these things. Oh, there's my water bottle. And they're different kinds of wood, so they're a slightly different stain color, and the pattern in the wood is a little bit different. Some pretty impressive work. I'm pleased. What I've been up to is replacing all the curtains instead of the brown that was there before with some nice bright curtains. It's hard to see that corner, but so I replaced all the brown ones and I put some little straps on them. So we finished our last 2 mods on the trailer. We did peel and stick wallpaper in a few areas, and we refinished our bench that we have by the table instead of the 2 chairs. So I'll just give you a peek how that turned out. So we did behind or under the hutch there, and then up along the top, and we did behind the stove, and then we did all the way over beside this window and right down to the floor. I feel it just kind of gives it a little bit brighter look when you walk into the trailer instead of the drab tan paper that they had up there originally. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that, how that turned out. The other mod that we completed was the bench. Before, when you looked under the table, the bench was a lighter brown, kind of a different brown from anything else that was in here. So now when you look under the table, you'll probably see a natty and my slippers and the bench that Brent restained, so it matches. Let's come over here so you can have a better peek at it. And we just put the same cushions back on top of it, and now it matches the base of the table. So really pleased with that. Oh, the last few months, COVID probably was the #1 thing that people talked about.
Had to deal with.
Because of COVID, we had all of our plans that we originally made for travel got canceled, and we've got a revised plan which we will share with you next week. So tune in next week, and
don't forget to ring that bell for notifications.
Remember to subscribe.
And give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. Take care for now. Bye-bye.
One shot, because we had one shot I forgot to do. On the, along with it, hey, Wrigley Scooch. No, come on, here. Okay. Recording. You lie down, not a girl.